Hi, grade one friends. I am going to share a nonfiction book with you today about teeth and dental health. And nonfiction means that it is factual, that it is true, and fiction is usually a made up story. So, the story I want to share with you today is called The Tooth Book, a guide to healthy teeth and gums. And I want to thank Scholastic for allowing us to share these stories online. It is written by Edward Miller. How would it be to have no teeth? It wouldn't be much fun. Without teeth, it's hard to eat, talk, smile, whistle, and sing. Many animals have teeth too. Dogs have about 42 teeth. Rodents' front teeth never stop growing, so they gnaw on wood to trim them down. When a crocodile's mouth is closed, its teeth are on the outside. Horses have very long teeth that grow continually. Pigs have 44 teeth. Many snakes use their teeth to kill their prey and swallow their victims whole. Elephants have the largest tusks. Walruses use their tusks to hold on to ice while they're sleeping. Ducks don't have teeth. Quack! And wild pigs dig with their specialized teeth called tusks. So this is a tooth timeline. I'm not going to read every single part of this story. There's a lot of information, but I'll just kind of give you the general idea here. So from the time you're still in your mommy's tummy all the way to until you're an adult, you're going to have two sets of teeth. You're going to have your primary teeth or your baby teeth, and then you get your your permanent teeth. By the time you are about 6, that is when you're 6 or 7, you're going to start losing some of your first teeth. And some of you have lost quite a few, and some are still waiting, and some just lost their first tooth, which is pretty exciting. Your first teeth start showing up, your baby teeth, when you're about 6 months old, and it's the first bottom two. Then between the ages of 6 and 13, your permanent teeth will grow in. And between ages 17 and 21, the last 4 teeth grow in, adding up to 32 permanent teeth in all. You really need to take care of those permanent teeth, though, because those are your only ones. So inside a tooth, which I think is pretty interesting, are all the different parts that we actually can't see. So what you can see is the enamel. That's the part you tap on. And what's really cool is they tell us right here that enamel is actually the hardest substance in your body. It's about as hard as a rock, and it is harder than your bones even. Then the dentin is the next layer, this light pink one. It protects the soft inside of your tooth. The inside of your tooth is this dark pink, which is pulp. And then you have blood vessels and nerves. And the nerves are what let you feel when you're actually biting down on things. The root is the part that will loosen up from your jawbone when a tooth is loose and ready to come out. You can see your gums, and you need to really make sure you take care of those too. And the crown of your tooth is any part that you can see that is above the gum. So when you're around 6 years old, your primary teeth start to fall out until they're gone, which at about age 13 is when most of them have fallen out. Most kids find losing a tooth scary, but it's truly painless if the tooth is ready. So the key is to not be playing too much and wiggling around with your teeth if they're not ready to come out. Just kind of let them do their job. And all around the world, there's lots of different traditions of what to do when your tooth is lost. Most of us know about the tooth fairy, and we'll put our tooth under our pillow. But in some places, they used to throw teeth into the fire so witches wouldn't find the teeth and put a curse on them. That's kind of cool. Some kids put lost teeth in glasses of water, but we usually put ours under a pillow. Now, your permanent teeth, once they all come in, there's 4 types with different names. There's your incisors. That's your 4 top, middle, and bottom teeth. And then you have your canines, your bicuspids, and your molars. So incisors are the 8 teeth in the front of your mouth, and they're for biting food. Your canines are the 4 pointy ones, and on the bottom, they tear food apart. Your bicuspids crunch and shred food, and then your molars, they mash and grind food to make them easier to swallow and digest. Everyone has a unique set of teeth, just like your fingerprints. No two sets of teeth are alike. Tooth decay happens when a tooth rots. Tiny germs live in plaque, a sticky film on the surface of your teeth. Some of these germs can rot your teeth. The rotten part of a tooth is called a cavity. Cavities can cause toothaches. Gum disease is when germs rot your gums. The gums become red and sore. Without healthy gums, your teeth can fall out. In Europe during the Middle Ages, it was believed that kissing a donkey could relieve a toothache. I'm probably not going to kiss a donkey. I'll go see my dentist. So brushing is really, really important. A couple things to remember when you brush is not to brush really hard back and forth. You kind of just want to brush quite softly, either in round circles or just up and down, very, very soft. Brushing too hard is very hard on your gums, and you do want to be careful using a soft toothbrush. You should brush for about 2 to 3 minutes when you are brushing. Make sure you spit out and rinse, and also make sure that you floss. As soon as your teeth are touching, that's when you should be flossing. So right now I have Poppy, who's only a year. Her teeth don't touch yet, but we do brush her teeth. Flossing gets out all those different bits that are inside your teeth, between your teeth. So if you do need to go visit a dentist, sometimes people get a little bit nervous about it, and I really like to go see my dentist. They're very friendly. They'll make you feel really safe and calm. They'll take x-rays if they need to. They'll check for cavities, gum disease, repair anything that needs to be repaired if it's damaged, and they'll take x-rays of your teeth so that they can see what's going on. If you do have a cavity, they will give you some medicine just to make sure that you won't feel any pain. Then once the medicine goes to work, the dentist can remove the cavity with a small electric tooth cleaner. When the cavity is out, the dentist fills the hole with a paste called a filling, and the filling will quickly harden so you're ready to bite again. Dental hygienist is a professional who would give your teeth a really good cleaning using special tools. The hygienist can teach you how to brush and floss correctly. To keep the teeth and gums in tip-top shape, it's necessary for most kids to visit the dentist and hygienist 2 times a year. I go once to make sure I've had a really good cleaning and the x-rays and that they check things over. And then I do go usually another time about 6 months later just to have my teeth cleaned one more time. It's really important that we eat right, getting the vitamins and minerals that we need. Vitamin B is found in whole grain foods and cereal, helps with healthy gums. Vitamin C in oranges, grapefruits, fruit drinks, 100% fruit drinks, helps fight off germs that cause tooth decay and gum disease. Juice does have a natural sugar in it, so you don't want to be having lots and lots of juice, but it does have some good things in it for us. Calcium, found in milk, yogurt, and cheeses and green vegetables, helps make your teeth strong. Fluoride is a mineral that protects teeth from decay. It's sometimes added to water and is an ingredient in toothpaste. Sugar, we do know, we've talked about that before. Sugary treats, totally fine, have sugary treats, but a lot of them, if we're not brushing our teeth all day and all night, that's when that plaque can start to do its nasty job. So this is just talking about what to do if you did have some problems with your teeth, so a toothache, or if you knocked out a permanent tooth or chipped in a permanent tooth, you would want to go see your dentist. If you knocked it out, take the tooth with you. Also, rinsing out your mouth with warm water if you're having a toothache, just to make sure that you're rinsing away any bits of food and clearing them away if that might be the cause of the problem, and to take care of your teeth. Sometimes when you play certain sports, you need a mouth guard to be sure you're taking good care of them. This is also about safety too, the don'ts, things not to do. So like pushing, shoving, leaving things that you could trip out over, being careful where you're walking, and not consuming too many foods and drinks with sugar in them. So here's the most important things that we need to remember. Brush your teeth twice a day with a soft bristle brush. Floss between your teeth before bedtime. Replace your toothbrush every 3 months. Visit your dentist as often as he or she recommends, at least 2 times a year. Eat the right foods. Brush or rinse your mouth with water after you eat sweets and chewy fruits. I remember last year when the dentist came to visit my class, they did say that if you can't brush your teeth right away, eating a piece of cheese is actually really good to help keep the sugar bugs away. So that's kind of a neat tip too. But brushing your teeth is obviously really, really important. Thanks for listening to our story. Our nonfiction book, actually not quite a story. And I hope that you learned a couple neat facts about your teeth. Take care.